We're touring Dripping Springs today, just outside of Austin, about 25 minutes. I'm going to take you around and show you 3 different new construction properties, one in the 500,000s, one in the 600,000s, and one in the 800,000s, and show you what you can expect. We're going to keep it equal though, all new constructions. In addition, I'm going to show you some hot spots around town. I mean, they don't call it sipping and dripping for nothing. We're going to go to some breweries, some wineries, maybe even some distilleries. I'm going to show you the downtown. Stick around because we're getting started right now. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper. My team and I get calls and emails from people just like you needing help moving in and around Austin, Texas, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move today, tomorrow, or somewhere in between, we're always here to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. A little bit of information about Dripping Springs as we get started on our little downtown tour here. First of all, the population is about 9,000, so it is a rural community about 25 miles outside of Austin, much more laid back than Austin, great school systems. Generally speaking, you're going to see some more farms and ranches out here, some bigger style lots, except for the new constructions one that you're going to see, of course, because all developers are trying to put larger homes on smaller bits of land. But the traditional older homes, if we were to see some of those, they'd probably be averaging closer to an acre, some 10-acre spots as well. So a little bit more country vibe. If you have a horse, this might be a place where you want to be, as it's, you know, it's got the rural feel, and it even has the tractor store. You know, we may have to go by the Tractor Supply store later today because they have everything from baby chickens to horse collars, and it's kind of a fun place to just look around. And this is just how it started. The Dripping Springs, where the Tonkawa once prowled the cool, clear waters of the Edwards Aquifer, burst forth along this brook. The Milkhouse Branch drips musically from the limestone circa 1850. So yeah, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because you can look it up yourself and check it out. But 1850, the city was colonized, and it was a meeting place between the train station, the rail station, and the country. And because of these beautiful springs, let's see if I can show you this one down here. This is why people stayed here and colonized this area. And you'll also note that I'm going to show you a couple of distilleries today, vodka distilleries, and they love it here because of the clear, clean water. Now, speaking of the water, the drinking water, in Central Texas, especially in this area, it is not in a plenty, if you will. So they do have to figure out how to get more water here. There are some plans underway to tap into some more aquifers and get in cahoots with the LCRA, because a lot of water, there's so many new communities going in out here, the infrastructure for water isn't sufficient. You'll note a lot of the farm acreage, maybe the 5 to 10 acre lots, even some of the acre homes, they're going to have a water well in addition to city water or county water if they can, because we go through such large periods of drought that sometimes it gets pretty sticky with the water situation. So even though these beautiful crystal clear limestone creek beds and things make for beautiful water to distill your spirits with, it's still in slim pickings when we have these severe droughts. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about moving into the Dripping Springs area. In addition to their little sipping and dripping nickname, I already mentioned that their other nickname is the Gateway to the Hill Country, and their third moniker is they are the wedding capital of Texas. So many weddings happen out here because A, it's beautiful, and B, there are so many event spaces, and C, there's plenty of room out here. So if you've been in Texas very long, it's likely that you've been to a wedding in or around Dripping Springs, the wedding capital of Texas. This community here is much smaller than Headwaters and newer. In fact, they don't have any of them that are complete yet, but you can get into this community under $500,000. I am, however, going to give you an example of one price point that is just over $500,000. So this here is an example of what a finished one is going to look like in this community. The one I'm going to talk about today is listed for $729,000. Puts it at $208 a square foot. Pretty good price. 2,459 square feet. But check this out. The lots are very small. On average, I'd say lots are probably between 6,000 and 8,000 square feet, especially when you're outside the city. This one is only 4,356 square feet. So that's a small lot, especially for Dripping Springs area, but you can get a bigger house when you forfeit some of the land. So because of that, you've got a 5-bed, 3-bath, 2,459 square foot house for $513,000, or just under that amount. So this is the Cannon Ranch community, up and coming, right on the outskirts of the downtown of Dripping Springs, right near Highway 12. And you can see what you can get in this area for right around $500,000. Now we're in the main downtown of Dripping Springs. Look how cute and quaint this is. You've got a little bit of shopping stores, you have some bars and restaurants. Right over here across the street at Hudson's, they have live music and studio lessons. So this is just kind of the heartbeat of downtown Dripping Springs, and you can see by the size of it that, you know, it's a small city or a small little town, and it is so cute. I'm gonna stop in one of these places and get a cold beverage because it's hot out today. This is our mid-range property today in the 600,000s. We're just up Highway 12, just a little bit further from Dripping Springs than our lowest price one. And this one's in the Heritage neighborhood or Heritage subdivision here. This one is listed for $649,990, puts it at $205 a square foot. It's a bit larger than the other two we're going to see today at 3,161 square feet. It also has a traditional size lot at 6,186 square feet, and it's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. So you can get brand new construction for just under $650,000 right at the front of the neighborhood. You can see the model home offices are right there. This is the main road coming into the neighborhood, and you're a little bit close out to Highway 12. So probably you can get a little bit better of a discount on this one than being tucked back in the bit quieter part of that. So new construction, 3 price points today. This is our middle price point, right at $650,000 in the Heritage subdivision. Just a few minutes from downtown Dripping Springs, and we're gonna head over there right now. I told you we'd bring you to some distilleries. Now we're here at the Deep Eddy Vodka, having a great time. There's plenty of place to be outside or inside on a hot day. I've even been here to a wedding and it was absolutely super fun. Deep Eddy Vodka, they were actually named for their favorite swimming hole, and they're like just a super fun company in making all their flavors in Deep Eddy Vodka. I wanted to show you one of the mini parks out here. We're at Founders Memorial Park. You can see the pool behind me. There's a playground back there as well, a little bit under construction at the moment. And then across the street, you can see these 2 huge football fields. You could do soccer or football. And then down the way over there, you're gonna have the entry to some trails. So a little bit of everything out here at the Founders Memorial Park. Part of the Memorial Park is this new skate park coming later this year. You can see it's under construction right now. And here's the beginning to one of the trails around the park. As you can see behind me, we are in new construction territory. This particular neighborhood is called the Headwaters, and we are the closest community to Austin. You can see some of the roof lines over there in the distance there. This is a major master plan community, very, very large, a few different builders within the community, but it is the closest one we're gonna see to Austin today, so it's gonna bring a little bit higher value than the others. Anything that's closer to Austin always brings higher value than something that's further from Austin. So this property here is listed for $881,000, $678. That puts it about $347 a square foot. It's 2,538 square feet, and that makes for 4 beds, 3.5 bathrooms. And the lot is a normal size lot at almost 7,000 square feet for the lot. So this in Headwaters is pretty normal for what you'll see on this street right here. You've got a lot of just vacant lots all the way up and down. Just a little bit of construction on either side of the road. But if you, like I mentioned before, look in the distance over there, you can see how many homes have already been built, and that's just a tiny, tiny little section. This community has been built out quite a bit already, and we're towards the end phases of Headwaters. The community center is already complete, the swimming pool, everything. They're having a trade fair day up there today. So it's a big, wonderful community to move into. That's Headwaters in Dripping Springs. Now this is Headwaters in the already completed section, so you can get an idea of what the homes will look like upon completion. We made it to Dripping Springs Vodka. I told you they love their water over here. They have outdoor seating, a beautiful tasting room. You just have to come over and check it out for yourself, but I'll give you a little sneak peek over here in just a sec. Here's the outside area, picnic tables under the trees. They even have live music today. The inside bar is in here, an extensive bottling service out here. The Dripping Springs Ranch Park is for all the horse lovers. They have an equine center, this little paddock here, and they have about 5 miles you can ride on with your horses out in nature. I'll show you the pavilion up here, the indoor patio as well. And here's the main area of the park. Like I said, if you're a horse lover, Dripping Springs may be the best place for you. Dripping Springs, just outside of Austin, about 25 minutes, known as the gateway to the hill country. You'll also hear sipping and dripping. Dripping Springs has the trifecta. They have wineries, they have distilleries, and they have breweries. Right now I'm going to take you into one of the super fun breweries and just show you around, called the Suds Monkey. All right, let's head on in. Suds Monkey is just off Highway 290, and they aim to be a family-friendly place where they have craft beers and delicious pizzas. They've got a huge playground out here for the kids. They've got picnic tables under the trees outside, and inside they've got the big ambiance with sports on TVs. They've got the video games. They've got a large bar, and pizza's coming out every other minute. So if you're wanting to hang out with all the kids and all the family at a brewery, this could be your spot. Suds Monkey. Hanging out just outside the Suds Monkey, we're gonna have a coldie because it's hot outside today. Here we are at Tractor Supply Store. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite things. Here's if you need a horse leash or horn collar. Wait, what do they call it? Bridle. There we go. A horse bridle. You need some fencing for your chicken coop. They've got it. Chicken feeders. Isn't this store fun? Now, if you actually need tractor supplies or tools to work on your tractor, they have that too. They don't have any baby chicks today, but it's still a great place, fun place to shop. If you're thinking about moving to Dripping Springs, you may need one of these too. Dripping Springs, the gateway to the hill country, wedding capital of Texas, sipping and dripping. It's an awesome suburb outside Austin, Texas, only about 25 minutes away. If you like the outdoors, country living, kind of rural lifestyle, maybe you have a horse or want to get a horse, this could be the community for you. If you want to see more in person, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, because we're always here to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.